welcome to my YouTube channel. I've always wanted to say that. So this tutorial is on how to achieve this look, the faux locs dreads. It does take a little while to get it done, but once you have it done, preparing for the day is so much easier. You just leave it down or put it up in a little bun and you're ready to go. So the first step is feeding my hair right before I start braiding it. And this is important because you don't want your hair to be dry once you take out this protective style. Okay, so once I am done with my braid, I get one of single curly hair from this pack. Expression. It's the Kinky Curly 24-inch. So, get one of those, and I didn't braid it in because after I washed my hair and did my routine, I kind of just did individual braids on my hair. So instead of just going back and unbraiding it and braiding it back in, I'm just going to crochet it from the roots. So take this, open the latch hook, and insert it in there, and then close it, pull it through. You only need one strand to come all the way through. Right? Then even it out. And then time to wrap it around to get the dread effect. So after I crocheted the braiding hair, the curly braiding hair, I'm gonna wrap it around with this hair, which I took out the packet for this expression. I'll insert a picture. Oh, there two. And these are like the extra large packs. And I am on my third one. For this hairstyle. And I'm not done with the third one yet. I have a good amount. So you get one out, right? And you go from, let me put this away. Okay, so go to the root again, insert the crochet hook like that, and this time just take the end. You don't want to start from the middle because you're just gonna pull the whole thing out. But go from the end, hook it on, close the hook, pull it through. Now this is what you have. Then you hope mess. Alright, so now to start wrapping around, I don't really pull out a lot of it. I just leave out a little bit to join with the curls on my braid, and then you just start wrapping. So here's the bunch you're gonna wrap around, is what you're using to actually wrap them. So you go around, keep going, and you're not wrapping obviously in the same spot. You're gonna move down after every wrap. So, but make sure it overlaps. because you don't want to see gaps. And you're gonna see the braiding here, you're gonna see the braid. So play with it a little bit so it's not like, you know, just a smaller strand. Just kind of make it a little bit more kinky. And then keep wrapping. Okay. This is gonna take a while. Keep going. How long is this taking me? Maybe like 2 minutes. I could do it faster, but just for the point of tutorial, I'm slowing it down. But you see how, do you see a braid? No, you don't. That was just the light. But, oh! See, the thing is, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm gonna say that now. Just gives it the dread feel. At least that's the excuse I'm giving it, so I don't have to unravel it, go back up. But you get the point. You just twist it and overlap so things like this doesn't happen. You see how you can see the braiding here? Can you see that? It's like sticking out. But I mean, honestly, if it happens to one or two, cool, but you don't want it to be so consistent that the whole thing just looks kind of messy. Right there. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, so when you get to the end, you have some options. So you can leave if you want the tail to be like this. Then what I do is when I have a little bit of the dreading here left, I would start dreading upward. I would start wrapping my hair up. So instead of coming down, I look very uncomfortable, and I am. All right, because it's long, so this is kind of weird to do. Instead of wrapping down, kind of like move it upward. See, instead of going down, I'm wrapping, but I'm moving up. See, I moved up. Now I'm up here. And a little bit left, like very little. I still wrap it around. And I only do this because this way I don't have to use like nail glue or a lighter. I didn't use that for any of these. But yeah, so now this is how it comes out. And the reason it even has some of the curls in it is because you're twisting it so much, it's gonna like tightly, so it's gonna hold in certain spots. So some of them come out curly, which I like. I like that they're not all just straight, but some of them straight. So it depends how you do it. If you do it tight, then it's most likely gonna come out a little curly and whatnot. But yeah, so you could leave it like this, which I did to some of them, or you can continue dreading it with another piece of dreading here so that the end looks like this. So see this compared to this. I do some of these, but majority I finish up the tail and it just looks like this. And I'm gonna show you how to get this.
So I see you.
I have a lot to go, so maybe half. I'll cut half. And I'm gonna start dreading it again. So the same method. You can crochet it in, you can crochet it in, which I end up doing because I feel like it's more secure. But yeah, so just open the latch hook, hook it anywhere before the curl, kind of push through, right? Then take the end, hook it up, then pull it through. All right, and now time to start twisting again. See, you're continuing from where you left off. Oh my God. This is what I get for wanting long hair. So make sure you're careful and you overlap. And when you get to the end, whenever you feel like you're running out of the dreading here, you should either add more or just let a little bit of the curl end just be there. But let's see, I think we're getting pretty close. So when I have this much left, this is a dreading hair, this is the curly braiding hair, I would just take them both, wrap them together, and then start wrapping up the dread. So here it is, right? And now take the tail, fold it against the end so it looks like a little loop, right? And then you just wrap around, hold the loop, the base still, and wrap up. Until you run out of hair. Then the little you can cut those out, but I like the messy look, so I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, so there you go, pretty long. It's down here, and I have some accessories that I got from my local beauty supply store. One of these, it's pretty cute. Then I have this as well. And I have some of the regular gold ones that I use really often. There you go. Okay, so one more time. I would like to add that the last time I removed this protective style, my hair was pretty dry. So when I did this, I actually washed my hair 2 nights ago, fed my hair, oiled my scalp, my regular routine to make sure that my hair is really prepared for this. And I kept it in braids for 1.5 to 2 days. And then I unbraided it to demonstrate what it looked like for the tutorial. But I did have it in braids for 2 days just so my hair can be moisturized. But okay, so I'm gonna leave the curl pattern out. So what I'm gonna do is dread upwards. So I'm gonna hold the base and start wrapping up. So I'm moving upwards and it's done. There you go. And because you're doing it pretty tight, or just depending how you're wrapping it, it can turn out curly. Some of them turned out straight. Like, it's different patterns that can come out, which I think makes it look even better. Like, this one's completely straight. It's just straight throughout, and then you have the braiding hair at the end. The one I just did, you can see a little bit more texture to it. So